Rhea looked confident, but as she competed in WWE's inaugural Mae Young Classic, a tournament showcasing up-and-coming female pro wrestlers, Rhea was overcome with uncertainty.
The first Mae Young Classic, I cried before my match. I was terrified. I just felt like I wasn't doing things to the best of my abilities, and it made people start to doubt me again. Continuously getting the criticism and little comments here and there, I felt like I started doubting myself. I wanted to move back to Australia. I wanted to throw my dream away. It broke me to a point where I sat down with myself one day and I was like, you need to be better. You need to be yourself, and you need to prove people wrong. And you need to prove yourself wrong at the end of the day as well. And it's going to start with what is the most uncomfortable thing that you find about yourself. And for me, it was the way that I looked. I felt like I was hiding behind my hair to shield myself when I did get embarrassed. And
The long blonde hair?
The long blonde hair. I would always have it in front of my face, and then if I got embarrassed or anything, I would hide behind it. It was like a little cloak. I had to remember who I was and become myself, the real me. Growing up, I've always loved my music and my bands that I listen to. It's like Papa Roach, Of Mice and Men, Motionless in White, who is now my all-time favorite band. And they all have a specific style, and they're all heavily tattooed, but they're the sweetest people at the same time. So they look really scary, but they're very, very sweet. And I don't know, it's something about watching them growing up. I've always wanted to mold myself around that, because that's my sort of style as well.
By the time the second Mae Young Classic rolled around in 2018, Rhea Ripley had fully transformed, both inside and out. And then here's you.
Yeah, here I am. I cut my hair, I changed my gear, I had a new attitude. I don't care what people think about me anymore. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna do what feels right for me. I felt like I was finally becoming the person that I was supposed to become. It was the start of the journey of where we are today. Of becoming this. Becoming Rhea Ripley, Rhea Bloody Ripley.
Rhea Bloody Ripley.